Right then folks, welcome to another fishing adventures, and I'm not going to dwell today. I'm in the shed because of that. If you're on Facebook you'll know why, but today I'm talking about the Korum Phase 1 feeder rod. Now these have been out for probably a year now, just over a year I think it is, something like that, and it's basically an entry-level rod for feeder fishing on all sorts of different venues basically. So when they came out, I waited a few months just to see, and no one was really reviewing them or anything like that, but I bit the bullet. I bought one. They retail at 30 quid, a penny under 30 quid. They do a feeder version and a float version, both 10 foot, both 2-piece, and they're basically an all-round rod aimed at people just getting into feeder fishing, or the youngsters who haven't got a massive budget but they want to go fishing. So I thought I'd give it a blast, and to be fair, I can't fault it at all. So get the question out of the way straight away: should you really buy one? Yeah, you should. I've used this on commercials. In fact, I've used it up at Redwood Park when I did the maggot feeder video. I'll drop a link here for that video below at the end of the video, so you can go and check that out if you want to see the rod in action. Now it is a 30 quid rod, and it has surprised me, to be fair. I wasn't really expecting much, but it's got a nice through action. It is a bit firm. It's not as supple as maybe a 10-foot bomb rod or something like that, but it does the job. Do you know what I mean? And providing you don't want to be casting 50 odd yards, which you wouldn't want to do with a 10-foot rod anyway, because they're just not built for it, it will cover all your fishing. As I say, I've used it up at Redwood Park, I've used it at Monkton, done 2 or 3 sessions even on the river with it, and it's been absolutely brilliant. A couple of little niggly bits though that I should really point out straight away. The first one is this reel seat. Okay, now it is very cheap, very nasty, very basic, but it's a £30 reel, so don't expect miracles. Okay, the only other little niggle that I've got, and it's not really a niggle to be fair, is it only comes supplied with one tip, and that is a 2-ounce tip. You can buy the others though, so it's not the end of the world, is it? But to be fair, I've used this 2-ounce tip and I've caught 6-ounce roach and I've caught 10-pound carp, so it's not an issue really at all. And when you think about who this rod is aimed at, it's a perfect starting point, to be fair. And if you wanted to get the other tips, as I say, they are available and you can buy them from your local dealer. Now Korum have been taken over by Preston as far as I'm aware, so they should be getting some proper new gear coming out very, very soon, I would have thought, with the development side of things. As I said, there is a float version of this rod, but I've not managed to get hold of one. I've been on the list now for probably 5 months to get one, but there's no stock coming in. I will try my best though to have a look on places like Amazon and stuff, and if I can find them. I know there's been a twin pack on there, and I'll drop that in the description if you wanted to read up some of the reviews on there. But as an entry-level feeder rod, if you want to get into feeder fishing, or you want a spare rod as a backup for your kids to use without wrecking your best gear, then you're not going to go far wrong with this. The only other option I would consider is possibly buying second hand, but why would you when you can buy brand new for 30 quid? But yeah, short and sweet. Hopefully I'll be on the bank soon, but I've got some more reviews coming up very soon, so go and check them out as well. Cheers.